Alright guys, Papa Pepper here. Part of just running a homestead, growing your own useful plants, is also going to be harvesting them and taking care of making sure to either use them right away or preserve them. Right now I've got a little mugwort growing up in the middle, but all this stuff around it is the toothache plant. So the toothache plant has these little flowers like this, and it's got some nice foliage too. It's used and called the toothache plant because it has this incredible numbing property and capability to it, that if you have a toothache and you take one of the flowers and chew on it, it pretty much is a natural anesthesia that numbs that whole area and allows you to deal with what would be pain otherwise. So this is actually my second year growing it. This is a different variety than I grew last time. Last time I grew the bullseye toothache plant, which kind of had a red ring in it. I don't think I had any of the seeds saved from that. It didn't do as well. I didn't take as good care of it as I am this year. So these I got from Baker Creek Heirloom Seed Company up in Mansfield, Missouri, and I'm really happy with just how it's done. Each of these ones is about 2 square feet. Not 2 square feet, but 2 by 2, so 4 square feet each plant. They're coming out with a lot of the flowers right now. If you take just a leaf and you chew it up, it starts to immediately make your mouth tingle, and just a really interesting sensation. It's kind of almost like pop rocks without the popping, just the tingling on your tongue. And then the flowers as well. If you eat the flowers, it's even stronger there. So what I'm going to be doing today is just snipping off the ready flowers, the mature flowers, and I'm just going to sun dry them. I'm just going to let them sit out until they dry. I could put them in a dehydrator or something too, but I'm running a lot of tomatoes and other things with a lot more moisture through it right now. Wow, my whole tongue is just like dancing. So this is one that I'd definitely recommend looking into, to be able to have just a natural, organic, temporary pain reliever available is a great thing, especially dealing with dental issues. I've known a lot of the pain that can come with having something wrong with the tooth before, and I'm so happy to be able to grow something like this and just have it there. I'm not sure how long they remain fully potent when they're dried, but if I'm growing on a yearly basis anyway, the amount of issues that I'm going to run into over the course of a year is going to be way less, hopefully, than what I'm actually producing. So I should have some to share as well. And then as well, letting it get full mature heads that go to seed, that'll give me the seeds to sow next year to grow it once again. So very cool plant. I'll see how many I get off of this, and I'll show you guys back in a minute. So there is a certain novelty to this plant as well, and just besides the medicinal use of it, periodically I'll have kids ask, hey, can I have another one of those leaves or things like that? And the name of these on the street, actually, these flowers, is called buzz buttons, just because it makes your mouth feel so interesting. So I got about maybe 30 today, and what I want to do is harvest them when they're big enough that it makes sense, but continue to let the plant grow as well, and produce, because I think a lot of times in the life cycle of a plant, their goal is to make some ripe, flower or fruit that produces a seed that gets it to the next generation. So, for instance, some plants, when they really run that course, they call it quits. They said, I've done what I'm supposed to do. I've succeeded in my, task this year, and I'm done. Where other ones will just kind of keep producing anyway. So if you can keep harvesting them and they get about ripe or about full, they should continue to crank out even more. So I'll show you this real quick. But like I said, here's my hand at that level, and you can see that's almost a 3-foot diameter across there. And same thing here on each side of this mugwort in the middle. So you can see there's plenty of yellow still on there. Just gonna let them get a little bit bigger, and there's plenty of them still to come, poking out all over the place. So interesting plant, exciting to check out, glad to grow it, doing great, and actually had some small seedlings left, so I threw some in over here this year too. We'll see how they do. But if you haven't checked out this plant yet, please do. I say it's worth it. It's good to have on the homestead. And then additionally, if you're looking for a place to get some seed from, I would highly recommend Baker Creek Heirloom Seed Company. I think it's rareseeds.com. That would be my #1 go-to for something like this. All right, Papa out. As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.